from Comic San Pablo Desert.
Hi everybody, Heath here.
And we are going to do the weekly rundown. So tomorrow is release Wednesday, as everybody knows. And I'm going to do DC. Okay, so as everybody's excited about the Batman Who Laughs, the Grim Knight, so we actually have the cover A here. The cover A is by Jock, and then cover B is Del Auto. This is also on Q's Double Up, so most of the pool members have already pre-ordered them already a couple weeks ago. And this is the origin of Grim Knight. So it's only one shot, and they also have a blank variant as well. So if you guys go into the cons this month is WonderCon, and you find any artist that you guys want, you can actually have them commission a Batman Who Laughs version of that artist. So, and then we also have, I don't have the cover A for Wonder Woman. This is Wonder Woman variant by Victor Calvachu.
Is that it? So is that
Yeah,
V?
V.
Calvachin?
Calvachev.
Is that another
It's a
V?
V. It's a V.
Calvachev, I believe.
Calvachev. And Catwoman. Catwoman cover A, number 9. This is by Joel Jones. She's also the writer as well of Catwoman. And the Catwoman cover B is by Artgerm. So Artgerm has 2 covers for DC this week. It's also Supergirl as well. And this is cover. It's by Jinx World DC. It's by Michael Bendis. And as you can see, this is it looks like Jim Lee. This is the cover for it. This is cover B. This is the final issue of cover. And Rob Liefeld is doing it again for just Superman number 9. This is cover B. I don't have cover A anymore. We've sold out, right, Anna? We only have it in our pool, but we do have some variant Rob Liefeld out on the floor for you guys. And we also have Wonder Twins, number 2. Dustin Nguyen, he did the cover B of Wonder Twins number 1. This time it is Ramon Villalobos is the cover B. No, Ramon. It's the first team appearance of the League of Annoyance, a C-list Legion of Doom. And it's also the first appearance of Gleek, which is the Wonder Twins' pet monkey. So, and I guess we're going to do Marvel.
Marvel, yep, absolutely. Alright, so I'm going to start with the big new Marvel event, which is Spider-Man Hunted, which is starting with Spider-Man 17. So, writer is Nick Spencer. The artist and who did the cover of this one is Humberto Ramos. So 16 and 16.HU were like the lead up to the big Hunted event where Kraven the Hunter is hunting Spider-Man and some other Spider villains. So it's like a perfect time to jump in. There's also a, this is the Francis Yu variant. Can you show that for me? There is the 1 out of 15 mystery artist. We couldn't find who the artist was.
So feel free to figure out, help us out who's this mystery artist.
Yeah, and it looks like it's an homage cover because it's got, it's this one, has like a little classic cover in the corner. So I don't know who or what it's supposed to be referencing, but, and then there's a 1 out of 25 Corey Smith variant. So pick these up. The next thing I have is the Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 1. Writer is Saladin Ahmed. Artist is Minkyu Jung. And this cover is by Edward Petrovich. Or Petrovic. It looks really good because it's a complete reboot about her. I believe that she's in New Jersey, I want to say. But if you liked the last run of Ms. Marvel, which was last year, right? Or like it ended last year. Then I'd pick this up because it's supposed to be really, really good. The next thing I have is the Uncanny X-Men Winter's End. Now this isn't Uncanny X-Men. This is Uncanny X-Men Winter's End. Hand that to you. Writer is Sina Grace. Artist is Nathan Stockman. This cover is by Javier Garon. This is the Ron Lim variant, and this is the Scrolls variant by, what's that? What'd you tell me?
Rainey.
Rainey, that's right. So the story of this is that Iceman, Bobby from the future, tries to get Iceman to give up being a superhero. So basically, like, Iceman goes back in time and tries to tell the current Iceman not to be a superhero anymore, and then they fight about it a lot. So I don't think this is a one-shot. I think that this is a short issue run. But either way, it looks super good. So definitely pick it up. Okay, the next thing I have is another X-Men thing. This is Age of X-Man. This is one of the new ones. This is Apocalypse and the Extracts #1. Writer is Tim Seeley. Artist is Salvador Espen. This cover is by Gerardo Sandoval. This is the Inyok Lee variant, and then this is the David Nakayama 1 out of 50 variant, which is super duper pretty.
It's amazing. And you know, David Nakayama just started following us as well. So I mean, he's been tagging. When I tag him and I make a comment, he actually responds. So thank you for that, David. So I mean, we're loving your variant. From Gwenpool to Deadpool. I mean, it's been an amazing variant. I really like this is psychedelic.
Yeah, it's very, and then that's sort of the story is very psychedelic because this is about a utopian world in the age of X-Men where no one knows what love is. So Apocalypse and his like group of followers are trying to spread love through the world, which is very psychedelic, very hippie, very good vibes. So definitely pick this up, especially if you've been collecting all of the Age of X-Man ones. Next thing I have is the was on Q's Double Up. This is X-23 number 10. This is the Inyok Lee Spider Villains variant. If you've been collecting, last week they put out like the first 6 or 7 Spider Villains variants, and there were three or four that came out this week. So yeah.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah, absolutely. Next thing I have is Marvel's Annotated number 2. Writer is Kurt Busiek. And then the artist and the cover of both of these covers is Alex Ross. So if you don't know what Marvel's Annotated is it's basically a reporter is covering like the big major events of like Marvel history. Like the first one was about the first time that Johnny Blaze like caught on fire in public and everything, and then this one is about the first time that the X-Men sort of are publicly known, and then it has to do with the Sentinels as well. And as well, I wanted to mention there is a Marvel's. This is like a Marvel's not tie-in, but like this is another Alex Ross cover for Iron Man number 9.
Nice.
That's a part of the Marvel's thing. So if you wanted to if you're picking up Marvel's Annotated, I'd recommend picking up this cover because it's definitely, obviously it's Alex Ross, but it's also in the same vibe of these, the art on this. And then the next thing I have is Age of Conan. I believe it's Beli. That's how I believe I know it's like a famous Conan character, but I believe it's pronounced Beli. I could be super wrong. Writer is Teenie Howard. Artist is Kate Nimsic. Sure. This cover is by Sana Takeda, and this is the 1 out of 10 Afu-chan variant. So, and this is basically this is a prequel story about her, how she becomes the pirate queen that she is in the rest of Conan's story. She's a pretty famous Conan character, I believe, and like she's pretty popular. The next thing I have is Star Wars Age of Republic General Grievous number 1. This is a 1 out of 10 movie variant. I think these are one-shot. These are all one-shots. Because there have been a lot of the Age of Republic ones lately.
Yes, those are one-shots.
Yeah, those are all one-shots. And then the last thing I have for Marvel is Marvel Tales Thor number 1. Now, the writers on this are Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, Roy Thomas, and Walt Simonson. Simonson, probably. Artists are Jack Kirby and John Buscema. Yeah. and this cover is by Jen Bartel. So what this is, and I believe this is a series, is retelling a lot of classic Thor stories, and it's an anthology series. And I don't think they're just doing Thor.
Like his first appearance and all that.
Yeah.
So any classic
Yes.
comic book.
All
All
right,
right,
so
we're
we're
doing
gonna move on to
Independent.
Independent.
Do you want to do yours or what?
Sure, I'll do mine. I don't,
Okay.
because I don't have that many. So I'm gonna start with Transformers #1. This is.
Have what? Have fun with it.
There's like 20
Jeez.
covers. So writer is Brian Ruckley. Artist is Angel Hernandez. This cover, this one right here, is by Gabriel Rodriguez. This is also by Angel Hernandez, so the artist did this cover. This is the 1 out of 10 Casey Cooler variant. This is the 1 out of 25 Freddie Millions variant. And that is the 1 out of 50 foil variant of the 1 out of 25 variant. So basically, this is sort of a back to basics Transformers story about, Cybertron and the Autobots and the Decepticons. So, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, old school Transformers.
There we go.
The next thing I have is Rick and Morty presents Jerry. So, I mean, this is a story about Jerry. The writer is Ryan Ferrier. Cover and artist is CJ Cannon. So I believe he did this cover, and then this is the other cover by Asina Grace. So yeah, so it's basically about the character Jerry. They did another presents, I think a couple months ago. But if you're collecting the Rick and Morty comics, then pick it up. Or if you're just interested in a story about Jerry from Rick and Morty, pick it up.
Jerry.
The last thing that I have is TMNT Shredder and Hal. This is the 1 out of 10 Mateo Scalera variant. Did you read this or have you seen it?
But a lot of pool members are adding it in the pool.
I think so. Well, and I think that, because this is the 1 out of 10, but I believe all the cover Bs are by the guy who did the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's his name?
Kevin Eastman?
Yeah, Kevin Eastman. Yeah, so I think so if you're a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or anything like that, definitely pick this up. It seems like a much more like adult version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which seems pretty cool.
So anyway, I'm gonna do my independent, you guys. So apparently the Goon this is the cover A, cover B. This was supposedly a virgin, and the Goon is apparently 20 years anniversary. This is the current new series. I'm not very familiar with the Goon, but it's been ongoing for 20 years now. So pick it up, cover A and cover B. And we also have
Calamity
Kate. This is the variant cover, and this is the cover A. It's from the Eisner and Glad Media nominated writer of the breakout hit Kim and Kim. It's by Black Mask Publisher and DC Comics Eternity Girl with Gerard Way. Assassinations. So the story about this, synopsis of this, it's world's former greatest hitman hires 20 best assassins in the world to be his bodyguard. And also Little Bird, Image. So any big fans of Saga out there by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples, definitely pick this up. It's actually, this is the main character, and she's kind of like storytelling, her version. So it's kind of like Saga, where Hazel is telling her story. This is the same thing too. So it's a Little Bird follows a young rebel fighter who battles against an oppressive American empire. Riverdale, season 3, Archie #1. I'm not familiar. I'm not following any of the Archie. I do follow Vampironica.
Yeah, but
the whole Archie horrors, right?
Yeah, the Archie horrors, like.
Yeah. So, Spawn kills everyone 2. I'm loving all the covers, by the way. So.
Well, this one is
homage for
Spider-Man 316 with Venom. That was like the first Venom cover, because he was in 300 was his first appearance, but this was the first Venom cover that was ever Yeah,
So
so
he's supposed to be laying down there.
yeah, well no, he's where the clown Thanos is, and then Spider-Man's down.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's cover A, and cover B it's just a sketch one, and there's a blank cover as well. So I guess that's all, and this is final issue for Spawn Everyone Kills 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I have a couple of announcements before we go. So as you guys know, I've been posting. Natalie Sanders is going to be doing a artist meet the artist May 17th and May 18th. So we're also going to do a meet and greet, possibly Friday night. I'm not sure yet. I'm working on all the packages and all that stuff. By next week, I'll announce it. So watch out for that. Definitely book it if you guys are a fan of her work. Natalie Sanders is going to be here doing some signing if you guys have any question. Also, she's open for commission as well if you guys want to have, I got to take some names as well if you guys are interested. Or message me, Instagram me. That's open for public. So there's, it's not only for my pool members, but it's open for anybody that is a fan out there for Natalie Sanders. And also Q's Double Up, there is a new Q's Double Up this week, so check it out. I posted it yesterday. And for pool members, taking counts on how many people are guys bringing in for Avengers. Avengers Endgame is going to be April 25th. As I said before, you guys can, it's open for friends and family, so if you guys want to invite more than one, let me know, hit me up. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to host Shazam because I think everybody's just so excited about Endgame, but I'm just gonna have to watch it with the general public, I guess. But I guess that's all I've got. Just don't forget, all you guys, Natalie Sanders, May 17, 18, save the date and mark your calendars, okay? Thanks, you guys. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. Hi everyone, don't forget to subscribe at Comic Asylum Palm Desert, and the first 250 people that subscribe could win this 9.8 CGC Joshua Middleton Batgirl number 23. Don't forget to subscribe.